Chapter 22. Sign Jesus spoke to them again in parables. A kingdom of heaven is like this. There was a master married off his loon, and he sent out his feedman to call in about the folk he'd invited to a marriage reception. But they wouldn't come. He sent out another lot of his men to fetch them, telling them to say, See nu, spread's all set out. I've killed my stalls, on my fat note, and a dinner's ready for ye. Come awa till a wadden. But they lock at them, and gaed awa their ain wise. Een till his farm, and the ither till his shop, and the lave of them took a hold of his men, malagruised them, and slew them. But van a meester heard it, he was sair raged, and he sent out his army to slay a murderers and fire their tune. Sign, he says till his men, a wadden's ready. Them at the socked are nae worth bothering about. Go out until the streets, and fess in till a wadden all at ye come on. Say awa gae the men, out until the streets, and socked all at they come on, till a wadden. Bait the guide on the course, and say it was a guy crude at the do. And when a meester come in, he saw a gathering. He spied a chiel wasna wearing his wadden claes. And he says to him, Fit why are ye nae wearing your wadden duds, my friend? But the chiel it dumb. And the meester says to his men, Bind him hand and fit, take him out o' here and cast him into a mark, to a place of greeting and gnashing of teeth. 'Cause mony are socked, but few are chosen. Sign of Pharisees hid a news among themselves, as to fu they might snare him wi' his ain word. Say they sent out a few of their ain chiels to him and some of Herod's chiels. Says they, Master, we ken you're a honest chiel, until all at the way of Aul Mither is a richt way, and you dinna care a dockin fit folk say otherwise, 'cause you dinna stand on ceremony with other folk. Tell us, sign, fit do you think o' this? Is it lawful to pay your taxes to Caesar or nay? But Jesus saw through fit they were at, and says, Try and catch me out with ye hypocrites. Let's see a siller ye pay your taxes wi. So they brought the make till him. Says he, Fa's physics is, and Fa's name. Caesar's, they says till him. Say, says he to them, Gie to Caesar fits Caesar's, and to Aul Mither fits Aul Mither's. They weren't expecting that for an answer, so they held the wall and lifted him a lean. At same day a Sadducees come to him. At the billies for say there's nae resurrection, and spirit at him, Master, Moses says at gin a chiel dies wi nae bairns, his brother maun wad his widow, and pit her i' the family. Why, say they must be looked on as his brother's bairns. Nu we ken o' 7 brothers, for a first een, after he was married, died without ony bairns. So he left his widow till his brother. He died and sae did a third een, and ilka other een, o' a hale 7. Hein maist o' all, a woman died. I the hereafter, fitna een will she be wife o', 'cause they were all married till her. Says Jesus, You're all wrong there, 'cause you dinna ken the scriptures, nor a poor Aul Mither. 'Cause you see, i' the hereafter, they dinna marry, nor are they gi'en awa in marriage. But they're just like the sins in heaven. But speaking o' a resurrection, have ye nae read fit Aul Mither himself said till ye? I'm Aul Mither of Abraham, and Aul Mither of Isaac, and Aul Mither of Jacob. Aul Mither's nae Aul Mither o' a deed, but the Aul Mither o' a living. And when a crowd heard this, they were dumbfounded at his word. Here not he'd putten the Sadducees in their place. The Pharisees got together, and a liar chiel amo them spirit at him. Meester, fitna o' a commandments, o' a law, would be a foremost. Says Jesus, Lua meester your Aul Mither, wi' all your heart, on all your sentient being, on all your mind. That's a foremost commandment. And the neist is guy like it. Lue your neighbor as yourself. All thin in the prophets, and in the law, hang on that twa. Sign Jesus spirit at the gathering of Pharisees. Fit think ye o' a neetateen. Fa's son is he? Says they till him. A son of David. Says he, fit na why sign did David, in spirit, call him Master. Did he nae say, a Master said to my Master, sit yoursel doon at my right hand, till I put your face aneath your feet. Gin David, sign, called him Master, fit why could he be his son? And nae a sentient being could gie him an answer. And fae that day forth, they darna speir ony other things o' him. Chapter 23. Sign Jesus spake to the crowd, and to his devout followers. The lawyers and the Pharisees sit i' the cheer o' Moses, he said. Say dee fit they bid ye dee. Pay attention to fit they're saying. But dinna dee fit they dee. 'Cause they say a thing, and dee anither. They pat on your back, a muckle load, guy walkty to carry, but they winna lift a finger till a load themselves. All thing they dee is for show. They gang aboot wi' bands tied round their heads, covered i' the words o' Scripture, and wear fancy tassels on their robes. And I seek out the best seats at the dinner, on the foremost pews i' the temple. They like to be greeted wi' respect at the merit, and be called Rabbi, Rabbi. But ye maunna be called Rabbi, 'cause you're all o' the A family, and have but a Rabbi, a neetateen. Dinna call ony man on earth Father, 'cause ye have but the a Father, and he's in heaven. Nor maun ye be called Master, 'cause ye have but a Master, a neetateen. Foremost amo ye maun be your servant. Fitna eno ye holds himsel out, till four will be brought down. And fitna eno ye is brought down, will be raised till four. But wally, ye lawyers and Pharisees, hypocrites at ye are. Ye ca' to ye door o' heaven, i' the very face o' folk. Ye canna win in yourselves, say ye haud all ither body for winning in. Wally, ye lawyers and Pharisees, hypocrites at ye are. Ye trail about our land and sea for a convert, and when ye've won him o'er, ye mak him twa fall, as ready for a mules as ye are yourselves. Wally, ye blind guides, ye say, gin a chiel swear be a temple, he's nae bun be his aith, Bedginny swear be God in a temple. He is bun. Ya blind feels. Fits mere important. A God or a temple at sanctifies a God. On 5 or swears be pure table is ne bun bis eighth. Bit 5 or swears be collection at on a pure table is bun. Ya blind feels. Fits mere important. A collection or a pure table at sanctifies a collection. To swear be pure table sign is to swear be table on befits on it. On 5 or swears be temple is swearing beth be temple on be almicte. Abides is a temple. On the chill at swears be heaven, swears be throne almicte. On be him at sits on it. Wally, wally, ye liars and Pharisees, hypocrites at ye are. Ye pay tithes o' mint, on dill, on cumin, but ye've paid little heed to walk to your mitters o' a law, judgment, mercy, and faith. Od's fit ye should hae been practicing, without neglecting the ithers. Ye blind guides, ye sieve a midgie, but swallow a camel. Wally, wally, ye liars and Pharisees, hypocrites at ye are. Ye wash the outside o' a cup, and the ashet, but inside, they're full of cheating and selfishness. Ye blind Pharisees, first wash the intimers o' a cup, and the ashet, say at the outside myth be washing tea. Wally, wally, ye liars and Pharisees, hypocrites at ye are. You're like whitewashing tombs. They look grand on the outside, but they're full of dead men's beans and all kind of field dirt. You're a same. On the outside, you look like good living chills, but your intimers are full of hypocrisy and ill-doing wise. Wally, wally, ye liars and Pharisees, hypocrites at ye are. Ye big up the tombs o' a prophets, and decorate the monuments o' a good living. And ye say, gin we'd been living in our fathers' days, we would never hae murdered a prophets. Tak a look at yourselves. Ye're a bairns o' them that murdered the prophets. Awa ye go and finish fit your fathers' yoke till. Ye snakes, ye vipers' brood. Fu could ye ever escape being condemned to mules? Selah me tell ye, I'll send ye prophets and clever chills and priests. A few of them you'll kill and hang on a stake, and a few you'll weep in your synagogues, and hoon them fae tune to tune. So to you will fall a guilt of the innocent bleed, at was spilt on the ground, fae innocent Abel, till Berochia's loon Zechariah, at ye murdered in the very pure place itself. Aye, lot me tell ye, you're the eens at will pie for Fitzgeen on the four. Jerusalem, Jerusalem, a tune at murders her prophets, and steens of sins sent till ye. Fu mony times have I been monging to gather your bairns, as a hen gathers her chuckneys, aneath her wing. But ye wadna lot ma. See, yon's your temple, forsaken be Almighty. For I'll tell ye straight, at the last you'll see o' me, till sick time as they say, blessings on him that comes in the name o' a Master. Chapter 24. Jesus was coming out o' a temple, and his devout followers gart him look at the biggin. He answered, Aye, tak a good look o' it. For I tell ye, nae ae steen or it will be left stunning. It'll all be cosin doon. He was sitting on a Mount of Olives. A devout followers come to him, when he was bezleen, and says to him, Tell us, when will this all come about? On fitness sign will be getting at your coming and the hinerin o' a while. Jesus answered, Talk tent at nobody mislipping ya. Mony there will be at will come, talking my name, saying, I'm a anitateen. And a hantle of folk will be teening by them. And when ye hear us soon, o wars near at hand, on tales of wars, I' the firth, dinna lot it pit ye up nor doon. Sick things needs maun be, but the hinerin is still to come. Cause contras will fecht wi' other contras. A kingdom wi' another kingdom. There'll be starvation, and earthquakes all over a place. Wi' sick things, new sorrows'll come upo ye. Sign you'll be haunted o'er to be threeshin, and to be killed. And folk all over a while will hate ye for sticking to me. Mony will fall awa, they'll clipe on een another, and hate een another. Mony false prophets will rise up, and folk will be teen in by them. And as coarseness spreads, folks love for een another will grow call. But them that hold on till a hinerin will be solved. On this good send or a kingdom will be preached o'er a hale world as a testimony to all countries, and sign a hinerin or a world will come. Say when ye set in on a awful horror, Daniel spoke about, standing in a pure place. Gin ye read this, make sure you understand what is meant by it. Sign them at be in Judea will hate to talk to hills or braes. Gin a chill be on his reef, he mauna gang down until his house to gather his possessions. Gin he be out i' the parks, he mauna gang back for his quiet. It will beguile sair on a women folk, and are in a family, why, or have a bairnie at the breast. Micht ye pray, at it disna come in the winter time, at ye micht hae to talk flicht, or on a Sabbath. It'll be a time of muckle trouble, sic as never been seen sin the very day o' Master Almighty created the world, and is sure to never be thereafter. Gin a Master hidna pit the hames on that time o' troubles, nae a living thing would hae come through it. But for Almighty's choisin, it'll be cut it short. Sign gin ony chiel should say to ye, Michty, here's a neetateen. Or guid sakes, here he is. Dinna true fit he says. False neetateens and false prophets will rise up afore ye, and will shew ye fairlies and winners to draw ye in. Aye, and were it possible, even to draw in Almighty's ain folk. I have warned ye all things to come. Gin they say to ye, He's over there i' the rock country, dinna gang out. Or gin they say, He's been i' the best room, dinna believe a word o' it. Like lightning i' the east flashing richt o'er till a wast, that's what the coming o' a Son of Man will be like. Forever a corpse is, a vultures will gather. But when a time should come, after all troubles, a sun will grow murky, and a mean will nae hae only licht about it. A very stars fall doon fell lift, and the poors o' heaven will get a guy shocking up. Sign they'll behold a sign o' a Son of Man, and folk all over a world will mourn and they'll see a son of man coming in the clouds, wi' great power on the stem. And he'll send forth the sins, wi' a muckle soon a tutorous, to gather in to him his chosen folkies, fae four winds, and fae ae een o heaven till a tither. Mek ye larn your lesson fae a fig tree. Von its tender buds brock out into leaves, ye ken at summer is near at hand. I the same way, von ye behaud is come about, ye mek ken at the een is at hand. I, chopping at your very door. Atween you and me, all this will come about in your own lifetime. Heaven and earth will pass away, but my words will never pass away. But fitna day nor fitna hour, nae man can tell, nor can the sins o' heaven, just the Father kens. Just as things were in Noah's day, sae will they be at the coming o' a Son of Man. I the days afore a spate, they ate and drank, and married till a day at Noah gaed into a ark. And they kent naething about it till a spate come, and they were all washing awa. As fit it will be like when a Son of Man comes. 12 women working at the mill, een will be 10, a tither left behind. Talk heed, for ye never ken at fitna oor meester mith come. Mine, gin a lad at eens a hoose, kent fitna oor o a nicht, a thief would brock in. He'd hae kept his guid lookout, and his hoose wadna hae been broken into. So ye maun be ready tee, 'cause a Son of Man mith come amo ye at siccan a time as ye mith least expect it. Fathan is a trusted servant, a chiel cheers be a meester to see our all, and gie you to mate richt gate. Aye, it's a rare day for a lad at the meester comes on dean fit his telt. Lot ma tell ya, he'll be potting on for grieve, but gin he's a swearty, and says to himself, it'll be a guid while afore a meester's here, and gin a be course till a ither servants, and eats and drinks wi' his drunken cronies, a meester will come on a day when he least expects it, at a time he disna ken o' it, and will caw him to bits. He'll eat up amo a hypocrites, for he'll greet and gnash his teeth. Chapter 25. Sign when that day comes, a kingdom o' heaven will be like this. There was 10 quines that took their lanterns, and gaed out to meet the bridegroom. 5 of them were gey clever, and 5 of them were just fools. A fool eens took their lanterns wi' them, but didna tak ony oil. But the clever eens took a flasky o' oil, as well as their lanterns. A bridegroom was long in coming, and the quines all fell to sleeping. At midnight, a hullabull got up. Here's the bridegroom coming! Go out and meet in wi' him. Wiat, a quines got up and trimmed their lanterns, and the feelings said to a cleverines, gie some o' your oil, our lampies have gane out. But the cleverines said, na, there'll nae be enough for us all. Ye'd better gang ower to a merchant, and buy some mair for yourselves. But when they were awa to a merchant, a bridegroom come, and the eens that were ready gaed wi' him till a waden, and the door was shut. The other quines appeared and roared, Master, Master, open the door till us. But he says to them, At a winna, I dinna ken wha ye are. Look out, then, 'cause ye dinna ken the day, nor a hour, at the Son of Man mith come amo ye. It's a like chill I'd gaed awa to foreign parts, and gaed all his siller till his servants. Till a een he gaed 5 bogs of gold, till another 2, until a third 1. Ilka man according till his con. On a wa he gaed on his travels. A chill I'd got the 5 bogs, gaed awa and did a few deals, and seen hid another 5. On the chill I'd hid a 2 bogs, made another 2. But the lad I'd hid just the a bag, dug a hole or dealt the bore, and buried it in the ground to hide it. A guid file after, a meester come hame and gaed to settle his account with them. A chill we a 5 bogs come and brought the tither 5 and says, Meester, ye gied me 5 bogs of gold. See, I've another 5 for ye. And meester said to him, Well done, ye good and faithful servant. Ye've been faithful in a small way, say, I'll put ye in charge or something big. Come awa and hae a drum. A chill we a 2 bogs come sign and says, Meester, ye gied me 2 bogs of gold. See, I've another 2 for ye. And meester said to him, Well done, ye good and faithful servant. You've been faithful in a small way, say I'll put ye in charge or something big. Come awa and hae a drum. Sign a chill I'd got the a bog come and said, Meester, I kent you were a grippy kind of lad. Ye hearst, for ye hinna shaven, and ye gather, for ye hinna scattered. Say I was feared kind, and gaed and buried your gold i' the ground. Say here it is. Ye've gotten back fit's richtful yours. Ye sweeter scoundrel, said a meester, ye ken fine. At the hairst for a dinna shove, and gither for a dinna skater. Ye could at least hae putten my siller i' the bank. Say at when I come hame, I would hae gotten fit was mine, wi' a suppy interest on it. Take a bag o' gold fae him, and gie it to a chill wi' a 10 bogs. 'Cause ye see, to them at his will begin, till they have mair nor they mith wint. But for them at his little will beteen awa fit little they have. Keys the useless servant out until a mark, to a place of wailing and gnashing of teeth. When a Son of Man comes in his stem, wi' all the sins o' heaven wi' him, syne he will sit on his royal throne, wi' all countries o' a world at his feet. He'll hover all a folk into 2 burrakies, just like a shepherd sheds his ewes for his goats, and he'll put the ewes on his richt hand, and the goats on his left. Syne a king will say to them on his richt hand, Ye have my Father's blessing. Come awa, ben till a kingdom at's been waiting for ye fae a beginning o' time. 'Cause I was hungered, and ye gied me meat. I was dry, and ye slockened my drouth. I was fremd, and ye took me in. I was naked, and ye clothed me. I was nae weel, and ye come to visit me. I was i' the jail, and ye come to see me. Syne a righteous will say, Meester, when did we see ye hungered, and gie ye meat, or dry, and slockened your drouth, or fremd, and took ye in, or naked, and clothed ye? When did we see ye nae weel, or i' the jail, and come and visit ye? On a king will say till them, Lot me tell ya, onything ye did for my friends here, ye did for me. Sign he'll say to them on his left hand, Go on, out of my sicht, ye cursed, until the fires o' mules kindled for a deal on his sins. 'Cause I was hungered, on deal a bit of meat did ye gie me. I was dry, on niver a drop of water did ye gie me. I was fremd, on ye didna talk me in. Naked, on nae a stitch did ye hae for me. Nae wheel, on agile, on ye niver come near han me. On they'll say tea, Meester, van was it we saw ye hungered, or dry, or fremd, or naked, or nae wheel, or agile, and did nathan for ye? And he'll say, Lot me tell ye, onything ye didna do for een o' them, whoever hummel, ye didna do for me. And they'll be damned to mules, but the guid living will win life everlasting. Chapter 26. Eens Jesus was trouw wi his sewa. He said till his devout followers, Ye ken at in 2 days, time, it'll be Passover, and a son of man is to be hanged hour to be hanged on a stake. Sign a heek heedings, or a temple on the lawyers, and the counselors gathered in the palace, or a heek priest. Him that was called Caiaphas, and thought up a product to hae Jesus teen without anybody Jerusalem, and deen a wawi. It mauna be at the time o' a fair, they says, or there'll be a rummy amo' folk. Nu van Jesus was in Bethany, in the house of Simon a leper. A woman come to him wi a bonny botley, a awful fine scented oil, a cost a pocket. And as he was sitting at his supper, she poured it o'er his head. But when his devout followers saw fit she deen, they were sair raised and said, Fitna wastry, it could hae been sold for a hantle of siller. It could hae been gien to a peer. When Jesus was told to us, he said, Leave a woman alone. It's a guid turn she's deen for me. You'll I hae a peer wi ye, but ye winna I hae me. When she poured this oil on me, she was mocking me ready for my burial. Lot me tell ye, forever this guid send is preached, i' the days to come, fit she is deen, will be telled as her memorial. Sign Enoch 12, called Judas Iscariot, gaed to a high heed inns o' a temple, and says to them, Fittle ye gie me, gin I betray him till ye. And they bargained wi him for 30 silver makes. And they a minute done, he sought the chance to betray him. Nu on a first day of a feast, o' unleavened loaf, a devout followers come to Jesus, saying to him, Far div ye wentes to mak ready for ye to eat the Passover supper? He says, Gang until a tune to a certain chiel, and say to him, My master says, My time is come. I'll keep a Passover at your housey wi my devout followers. A devout followers did fit Jesus told them, and made ready for a Passover. Nu at nicht, he sat down wi his devout followers, and as they were eating, he said, I'm seer een o' ye's gang to clype on me. And they were awfu' sorrowful, and ilka een spiert at him, Meester, is it me? He answered them, Een at dippet his hand in his bowl, wi me will betray me. A son of man gangs out as it's written, but wally, for a chiel at betrays a son of man. It would have been better for him had he never seen a lick the day. Sign up, spake Judas, a chill was to betray him. Master, div ye mean me? Jesus answered, So ye say. And as they were eating, Jesus took a loaf, blessed it, and broke it, and gied it to his devout followers, saying, Take, eat, this is my body. And he took a cup, gied thanks, and gied it to them, saying, Drink ye all o' it, 'cause this is my blood, a blood o' a covenant shed for mony, at their wrongdoings mith be forgiven. But I say to you, never nae mair will I sup a wine, till sic a time as I sup a new wine wi' you in my Father's kingdom. And after they had sung a hymn, they held awa to a Mount of Olives. Syne says Jesus to them, You'll all fall awa fae me a nicht, 'cause it's written, I'll strick doon a shepherd, and his ewes and flock will be scattered. But eens I'm risen up again, I'll gang to Galilee for you, says Steenie. Live me fall awa fae you, but never me. Jesus says to him, I tell you, it's very nicht, afore a cock crows, you'll say 3 times, ye dinna ken me. Steenie said, I would rather die along wi' you, nor ever die sic a thing. 11 o' his devout followers all said the same. Jesus and his devout followers come to a place called Gethsemane. He says to them, Sit ye doon here a minute, or a gang hour by to pray. He took wi' him Steenie and Zebedee's 2 loons. Grief and dule come o'er him, and he said, My heart is sorrowful. Bide here and watch wi' me. He held awa a bitty and fell doon on his face to pray. My Father, but ye could, let this cup pass me by. Nae as I would hae it, but as ye will. He come to his devout followers and found them sleeping. He says to Steenie, Michty, could ye nae bide walking wi' me a sma' hour? Keep a guid lookout, gin ye be spared a test. A spirit mith be willing, but the flesh is weak. He held awa eens mair for a second time and prayed, My Father, gin this cup winna pass awa fae me, unless I drink o' it, let your will be done. He come and found them sleeping again, 'cause their een were wakty. So he left them by their lean, and gaed awa a third time to pray, saying the same as he did afore. Syne he come to his devout followers, and said to them, Sleep on and tak your rest. The hour is at hand, and a son of man is betrayed into the hands o' cards. Up ye get, and let's get gone. See, here's a lad at's gone to betray me. As he was speaking, Judas, een o' the 12, appeared wi' a great collie of folk, armed wi' swords and sticks, sent by the high headings o' a temple and the councillors. A traitor gied them a sign, saying, A chill at a kiss is a een your second. Tak a guid hold o' him. And up he come to Jesus and said, Aye, Master, and gied him a kiss. Jesus said, Friend, fit have ye come here to die. Syne they come for it, took a hold o' him and held him. And fit would ye ken, but een o' the lads, at was wi' Jesus, rocks doot his hand, drew his sword and struck off a lug o' een o' the high priest's servants. Says Jesus to him, Pick up your sword. Them I talk wi a sword, will thee be a sword. Div ye think I canna bit pry to my Father, and he'll send 12 legions o' sins till me? Bit foothon, could a scriptures be fulfilled, I'd say is mon be. At same time, Jesus said to a crowd, Div ye talk me for a thief? On a river, at ye come out wi swords on sticks to talk hold o' me? I sat wi ye ilka day, teaching in the temple, and ye never laid a hand on me. But this has all come about, say at the scriptures or the prophets, myth be fulfilled. Sign all a devout followers took to their heels. Elad had arrested him. Sign took Jesus to a house of Caiaphas, a high priest, for all the elders and the lawyers were gathered. Steenie followed behind, keeping well out of the way, and gaed until a high priest's house, and settled himself down wi a servant to see fit the hinerin what fess. Now, a high priest and the elders and all the council sought out evidence against Jesus, at myth allow them to settle a sentence of death on him. But deal a bit could they find, though a huntle come for it and telt nothing but lies. I the hinerin, 12 lean loons come forth and said, Is chill was born he could haul down a temple, and rebeg it in 3 days. A high priest steed and spirit at him. Fit of you to say for yourself about fit this 12 chills are saying about you. Jesus spake nae a word. Sign, says a high priest, In the name of Almighty, I put you to your oath to tell us, would you be a Nitatin, a son of Almighty? Jesus says to him, You've said it, but let me tell you, from now on, you'll see a son of man sitting at the right hand of Almighty, and coming in the clouds of heaven. A high priest ripped his clothes, saying, He's speaking blasphemy. Need we call any more witnesses? You've heard a blasphemy. Fit say ye. He's guilty, they said. On Monday. Sign they took a bit, spit in his face, and struck him with their knives. Other chills slapped him with their hands, and said, Prophecy 'tis. Ye Nitatin, far was it at struck ye? Now Steenie was sitting out in the close, when a quine came up to him, and said, Ye was we at Jesus of Galilee. But Steenie, what had neen o' it, and afore a lot of them, he says, I dinna ken fit you're speaking about. He held the wa out about, and another quine saw him, and said to folk that were gathered, That lad was wi Jesus o' Nazareth. Again, he wad nae neen o' it, and swore he didna ken a chiel. A while after, a chiels that were standing about come over to Steenie and says, Ye maun be een o' them. We ken ye by your word. Syne he began to curse and swear, saying, I dinna ken a chiel. We at a cock crew, and Steenie mind that Jesus had said, Afore a cock crows, you'll deny ye ken me 3 times. And he gaed out and roared and grat. Chapter 27. Next morning, all heedings and elders of a temple gathered together to plan who they could do away with Jesus. Syne they bound him up, led him away, and handed him over to Pontius Pilate, a governor. Syne von Judas, a lad that had cliped on him, saw he'd been ta'en. he was Sarah Comat, on brocht the 30 megs, bach te he deasters or a temple. Says he, I've deen awful wrong, on brocht an innocent chiel te his een. But they said, fits aught to his. Aught your ain deen. On he flung doon a siller in the temple, gaed awa out and hung it himself. He deasters took up a siller and said, it's nae lawful for his to pit intil a collection plate. It's a price of bleed. Say they hid a confob, and bought the potter's parky wi' it, somewhy, for they could bury foreigners. On Rick Doon till this day, it's been called a bliddy perk. And say was fulfilled a prophecy of Jeremiah. They took 30 silver coins, a price pat on the head o' a chiel, by folk o' Israel, and gied a siller for a potter's perky, as a meester directed me. Jesus was brought afore a governor, for spirit at him, Are ye a king o' a yows? And Jesus answered, Whatever ye say. And van a heed deasters and elders o' a temple set to the charges agin him. He spake nae a word. Syne says Pilate till him, Div ye nae hear aught there layin' afore ye? But never a word did he answer, say at the governor was dumbfoundered. Now at the time o' a fair, a governor was elway a latin out een o' a lads I the dial, whatever een accrued mit chise. There was a guy unchancy kind of lad called Barabbas I the jail at the time. When they were all gathered, Pilate spirit, fitting a chiel div ye went met to lot louse, Barabbas or Jesus called a nitateen. He can't find at Jesus had been haunted our bechiels at were jealous o' him. As he was sitting I the court, his guid wife sent him an errand. Had nathan to do wi' a innocent chiel, 'cause in a dream yestreen, I suffered muckle cause o' him. But the heed deasters and elders o' a temple steered up a crowd to seek out Barabbas belaten out on Jesus dien awa wi. A governor spirit at them, fitna een o' a twa, div ye went met to lot louse to ye. And they answered, Barabbas. Pilate spirit at them, fit will a dee wi the een called Jesus a nitateen. Hang him on a stake, they all roared. On a governor spirit fit why, fit dill his he deen. But they roared all looter, saying, Lot them be hanged on a stake. When Pilate saw he could mock nathan o' them, and feared for a rammy amo them, he took water and laved his hands afore a crowd and said, I have nathan to do wi' his chiel's death. This is your doing. And syne said all folk, his bleed be on his, and on were bairns. Say he loused Barabbas till them, and syne he had Jesus flogged, and handed him o'er to be hanged on a stake. Syne the governor's soldiers took Jesus to a town hall, and the hale dragoon was gathered round about him. They stripped him and put the reed goon on him. They plotted a crown of thorns, and potted a poise heed, wi' a stick in his richt hand. They bowed down on their knees afore him, and mocked him, saying, Hail, King o' the Yows! And they spat on him, and took a stick, and struck him on a head wi' it. And after they had mocked him, they took off a goon, and put his ain claes back on him, and led him awa to hang him on a stake. And as they come out, they come on a chiel called Simon, the Cyrene, as they gart him carry his stake. And when they come to a place called Golgotha, a place of a skull, they gied him a drink of vinegar mixed with poison, but when he tasted it, he wouldn't drink o' it. And they hinged him, and held the raffle for his clays, fulfilling fit had been spoken by a prophet. They parted my clays amo them, and on my plaid they cast lots. And they sat themselves down and watched him. There was written abeen his head a charge, is Jesus a king o' a Yaws? Twa reivers were hinged wi him, een tes richt han, and the tither tes left han. A folk coming by, wagged their heads and swore at him, saying, Ye'd pull down a temple and big it in 3 days, would ye? Come on and save yoursel. Gin ye be a son of Aul Mither, come down off a hot stake. Just the same way, a heed deasters and elders o' a temple mocked him, saying, He solve it thither folk, but they canna save himsel. Gin he be a king o' Israel, let him come down off a stake. Syne we'll talk wi him. He trusted in Aul Mither. Let him deliver him new, gin he myth hae him. Did he nae say, I'm a son of Aul Mither? A reivers at were hinged wi him, even had a go at him. Nu, by a middle o' a day, there come a murk o'er a hale country. At listed for 3 hours. On about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, Jesus roared out wi a loud voice, saying, Eli, Eli, lama sabachthani. That means, Aul Mither, is my destiny. For is I was born. Some of folk standing about, when they heard this, said, He's crying on Elijah. There and then, een of them ran and sought out a sponge, drook it in with vinegar, and put it on a stick, to hold it up till his lips. Eliv said, Let's see gin Elijah myth come and save him. Jesus let out another roar, and gied up a ghaist. At that very minute, a curtain in the temple was rent fae head to fit. There was a muckle earthquake. Steins were hovered, graves opened up, and the fair few of Aul Mither's sons walking fae their wrist. They come out of their graves, and after Jesus was raised fae deed, they gaed until a pure tune. Nu, when a soldier, and the folk wi him, that were watching Jesus, saw a earthquake, and all that was happening, they said, Is fairly was a son o' image Aul Mither. And a few women folk were there too, watching fae out about a bit. They had followed Jesus from Galilee, and were looking after him. Amo them was Mary from Magdala, Mary, James and York's mither, and the mither of Zebedee's loons. At nighttime, a well-dean lad from Arimathea, called Joseph, een o' Jesus' devout followers himself, come on a go. He gaed to Pilate and prigged wi him to gie him Jesus' body. Pilate gied orders that he should get it. Joseph took a body, wrapped it in a mortcloth, and laid it in a tomb o' his ain, hoke it out o' a rock. He rolled a great muckle stone o'er a opening, and held a wa. Mary the Magdala was there, and the other Mary, sitting o'er fair grave. Nu a neist day after that, a head deasters o' a temple and the Pharisees come to Pilate and said, Your Honour, we mind, Leon Billy said when he was yet alive, that on a 3rd day he would rise up again. Would ye gie orders to mak sure that the grave is well stopped up till a third day, gin his devout followers myth come the nicht on Fessimawan on sign, say till a folk, he's risen up fair deed, a bigger lee nor ony at's been tilt afore. Says Pilate, talk a geared, hard a wa and mock it as ticht as you kin. Say off the gate on silt up a grave, on left a geared in charge. Chapter 28. At the e'en o' a Sabbath day, as the first day o' a new week was dawning, Mary the Magdala and the tither Mary come to see a tomb. On Michday there was a great earthquake, and the send o' a maester come doon and rolled the wall esteen, and sat himself doon on it. His face was sheen like lightning, and his claes were as white as snow. At the sicht o' him, a guards shook with dread, a lay doon as gin they were dead. And the send says to a weeman, dinna be feared, I ken you're seeking Jesus at was hanged on the stake. He's nae here, ye see, he's risen up, just like he told ye. Come on and see a placey far he was lying. Sign hard awa as fast as ye can to tell his devout followers, at he's risen up fair deed, and is gone awa afore ye into Galilee. At far you'll see him. Mind fit I've told ye noo. And awa they gaed fair tomb, as fast as they could. Some feared, but wi' joy in their hearts, to tell a devout followers a news. And as they were gone to tell a devout followers, Jesus come on them and said to them, Peace be wi' ye. And they grabbed him round the feet, and worshipped him. Sign Jesus says to them, Dinna be feared. Go on and tell my brothers to head for Galilee, and I'll see them there. Now as a weeman held in their way, some o' a geared gaed into Jerusalem, and telt the heed deasters o' a temple all 'at had come about. And when they met wi' a counsellors, they hid a confab, and telt the soldiers to say at his devout followers come in the night and stealt him awa, when the soldiers were sleeping. And to sweeten it, they gied the soldiers a backhander, as they telt the soldiers agin a governor should hear o' it, they would see till it, they would be all richt. Say a soldiers took a siller, and did fit they were telt. His tale was telt all over a place, and is still a speck o' a yows till this day. Sign the 11 Aaron sins held awa to Galilee, to a hill for Jesus had telt them to meet him. And when they saw him, they worshipped him. But een o' a twa of them hid their doubts. Jesus come and spake to them and said, All power in heaven and earth is given to me. Gang out, sign, and learn all countries o' a world, immersing them in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of a pure Spirit. Learn them to stand by all that I've telt ye. And mine, I'll aye be wi' ye, aye, till the end o' the world. Say be it. Till next time, be heartened, be sealful, and endure till the end.